Hey guys, it's Austin Mahone, and I'm gonna be answering some questions for famous birthdays. So here we go. Have I ever seriously considered quitting social media? Not really. I mean, as much as I say sometimes, oh, I'm always sick of, social media and I would love to just not have to post at all or whatever. Like, I actually do enjoy it, and I do love creating things and putting them out to the world. So I don't think I could really quit it, honestly. I think it's something that I'll probably be doing for the rest of my life. If I could have a dream vacation, where would I go and what would I do? Dream vacation, I think, would be, probably going to Hawaii, and I would just go there by myself and just sit with myself, on the beach and just really take that time to get in touch with me, I guess. I think that would be really cool. If I could meet 3 people, dead or alive, who would I want to meet? I would say I would love to meet OVO 40, Michael Jackson. Damn, everybody that I'm thinking about, I've already met them already, which is kind of crazy. And Jesus. If I had to eat one meal for the rest of my life, what would I choose? I would probably choose, honestly, I would do chicken and rice and Brussels sprouts. So I feel like that's just the most winning meal that anybody could get. If I was stranded on an island and could only take 3 objects, what would they be? Stranded on an island, 3 objects. That's hard. These are some hard hitters. I would bring an axe. I would bring a lot of potatoes and a sleeping bag with a built-in pillow. What advice would you give to your past self? That's a great question. I would say advice to my past self. I would tell my past self, you've got a long road ahead. It's gonna be a journey, but the journey is what is the most memorable and important part over reaching the destination. Reaching your destination is going to feel incredible because you will, but enjoy the ride and, really enjoy the moment and the journey, because it's the journey and it's also the company that you're with. So just have fun with it. Don't think too much. And, just take it one day at a time. Every day, day after day, workout after workout. Obedience after obedience, day after day. Keep it going and don't stop. That's the most important thing, is no matter how much pain you may be in, how much, doubt that you may feel from all around, negative energies all around, just don't stop. No matter what, don't stop. Keep going. There's a quote that I heard today that my trainer said to me in my ear that really hit me hard. I was doing I was holding the squat for like a minute and my legs were shaking. You could see the beads of sweat on my face coming down, like in my eyes. He could see that I was struggling. And he comes up to me in my ear and says, "Don't try to fight through the pain. Accept it." What advice would you have for someone who wants to be a social media creator? That's a great question. What advice would I have for someone that wants to be a social media creator? I would say consistently post. That could be the number one most important rule, is just consistently post. I don't think it really matters exactly, what you post, as long as you're just posting many, many times a day, a week, and it never stops. So I would say consistently posting, think outside the box, get creative with your videos, because there's billions and trillions of videos out there already that it's like, what are you bringing to the table that's gonna, shift people's attention? I would also say, just follow your gut. That's what I would say. If you're filming something and something doesn't feel right, follow your gut. If you have a great idea and people think that it's too outrageous and it's not gonna work, or it'll never be successful, follow your gut. What are my favorite movies of all time? It's a great question. My favorite movies of all time, I would say Star Wars, easy. High School Musical, easy. Shoot, that is a hard question. There's so many great movies out there. And honestly, the new Spider-Man movie that just came out, I believe it's called No Way Home. I think that's the title. The most recent Spider-Man, that is probably my third favorite movie ever. Just gotta be honest, it was incredible. What is one superpower that I would choose to have? One superpower that I would choose to have, I think I would choose shapeshifting. Because I think that would just be the most fun. You know, it could be anything, at any time. What's your goal for where you'll be 3 years from now? What is my goal where I'll be 3 years from today? My goal is to be on a world tour, traveling all across the globe, to be a multi-platinum selling recording artist. And by multi-platinum, I don't just mean 2 or 3. I'm talking about at least 10. That's my goal. When did I first go viral? I think I first went viral. It was a cover of Justin Bieber's Mistletoe. And it was, around the holidays, and it's a great record. And it had just come out, so I did a cover of it, and that cover blew up. Ryan Seacrest posted it on his website, I think it was, and from there it just kind of blew up. And then from there, I started traveling, doing some shows here and there. I got signed to a management deal and a record deal, and from there everything just took off very quick. So yeah, it would probably be that one, Mistletoe by JB. Who were the first creators that I followed on social media? That's a great question. And these type of creators are definitely not, the type of social media creators that we all know and talk about today. But when I first got Instagram a decade ago, I think, the first creators that I followed were T-Pain, Drake, Usher. Creator-wise, there wasn't really anybody doing like the things that they're doing nowadays. So they're really just artists, but some of my favorite artists. Do I see social media as my long-term career path? If not, what could you see yourself doing? Yeah, I think social media is definitely part of my long-term career path. I don't think it's the only thing that I'll be doing, because I do a lot of other things besides just post videos on TikTok or on YouTube or Instagram, so social media is always going to be a part of the path. But alongside social media, what is my main path is music. And I will be using social media as a tool to further propel my music and my successes with that. And also with, maybe acting as well. So social media for me is just a very amazing, life-changing tool that is a necessity for, I think, everybody's career in the entertainment industry. The answer to that question is yes, I do see it being a part of my career path, I guess, for the long term, until I feel like disappearing from the world and just living my life in Japan or something. If I could travel anywhere, where would I choose? I think maybe I would choose Russia, because Russia is, a massive place. And I'm also part Russian. And I've also never been there. I've been a lot of places in the world, but Russia is not one of them. So I would love to go visit Russia one of these days. I think that would be a really cool place to check off my list. I'm gonna make that happen very soon. If I had to describe myself in 4 words, I would say the things that I feel like I am, which is passionate, resilient, loving, and compassionate. That's what I'm gonna give myself. What is my favorite holiday? My favorite holiday, I believe, is probably, I'm gonna go with Christmas. Because one, it's, the last holiday of the year. It's an amazing celebration. Everyone's in their fields, all the lights are up, the cookies are out, your family's getting together, And I love Christmas because it's an amazing holiday, and I feel like it's the longest holiday because I feel like every other holiday that we have is just like one day and then it's over. And then we're on to, waiting for the next holiday. So I feel like with Christmas, it's an incredible holiday on its own, arguably the best one. But it's also, I feel like, the longest, after Thanksgiving, then it's just like, I feel like it's just Christmas for a straight week. Decorations are always still up. Sometimes, they're up earlier than they should be. But I don't know, I just feel like you get to live in the holiday longer than all the rest of them. So, spending quality time with the fam, indulging in, some Christmas goodies. It's the end of the year celebration. Besides New Year's, that's the true end of the year celebration. But Christmas, there's just something magical about it, and I'm gonna choose Christmas. I'm gonna end with this one. Which one of your accomplishments are you proudest of? It's tough to say. I've accomplished a lot in my career. I'm very blessed and very grateful to have been able to do so. I think the one accomplishment that I'm most proud of is when I won my 2013 VMA. I have a good amount of awards to go alongside that one, but that one in particular is special to me because it's not just a regular Moon Man that I got. It's a Cause MTV collab Moon Man. And if you guys aren't familiar with Cause, it's a brand, it's an art piece, it's a recognizable piece of art that they just collabed with the Moon Man, which is really awesome because I don't think they've ever done that ever. And who knows, I don't think they might not ever do it again with the VMAs. But I have a Cause Moon Man, and the award was for Artist to Watch. Usually the award that I had won is usually named Best New Artist. That's for a regular Moon Man. Best New Artist, you get the Moon Man. But for this one, it's the Artist to Watch award. In that category, I beat Ariana Grande, Iggy Azalea, a few other incredible artists. I was in a category and amongst a lot of, some of my favorite artists as well. So it was a very surreal moment for me to have won that over, these massive names that I'm surrounded by. And it's just something about the title that just sits right with me. It's being an artist to watch, that can mean many different things, but to me it means I'm that guy. I'm the guy you're gonna watch because you never know what I'm gonna come with next. You never know what trend I'm gonna set next. You never know when I'm just gonna go completely left and deliver one of the most amazing albums that anyone's ever heard. So I love that title because I am that artist to watch. Keep your eyes on me because you never know what I'm gonna do next. And to have The Weeknd sitting behind me with his hand on my shoulder saying, "Hey man, don't worry, you got this. This one's yours, you got it." The whole moment for me was just so surreal, and I'm very proud of that moment and for winning that award. I'm proud of myself for having the vision in my mind, as just a regular kid from Texas that had a dream, that had a vision. And that dream and that vision took me to the VMAs to win that award. So I'm most proud of that moment right there because, that just shows that my hard work and my dedication to my career and my craft had paid off. But that's not the end goal. That wasn't the end award. I still have many, many other awards to acquire and to get. So I'm very blessed to have everything that I have right now, and to have that Cause VMA Artist to Watch award, out of all the EMAs and the Grammys and the AMAs, out of all of those, the Artist to Watch award is the most special to me. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for the questions. Famous birthdays, thank you guys for giving me those hard hitters that really made me think. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate you all watching this. And I hope you all have an amazing day.